Hey everyone, Ryan the Vintage Viking here, and I'm glad to see you. Thanks for being here. I have a list of what I'm going to read through the month of November for you. I know I haven't put out my October wrap-up yet. That will be out later this week, and I'll let you know all the books I read through the month of October. I pretty much read only horror books, and I'll show you those coming up here shortly. But I wanted to get these books out to you for a couple reasons. One, there's a little bit of a, I don't know, not challenge. Anyways, maybe challenge. I don't know. It's a read what you own challenge. I guess that's what it is. So basically, from how I understand it, is you can only read books that you physically own. You can't go buy new ones and add to it. You just have to be reading stuff that you already own. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm doing. And I don't know where this read what you own originated from. I know that MJ over at Reading This Life does it. I think Ollie over at Criminale does it. I think Cliff at Cliff Stark Gems is going to be involved in it as well. I'm sure many other people that I'm missing right now. I've heard it from all of them at some point. And it's just a fun challenge to not go out and buy new stuff to add to my collection or buy anything at all, just to read what I have physical copies of. All right, and also this month, Ira over at Sci-Fi Words of Wonder is doing a new author November, so I wanted to do that as well. So I'm going to read books that I physically own, as well as authors that I've never read yet. So it made it a little tricky because I had a lot of stuff on my list that I was planning on getting to this month, and now I have to switch it all up. The only exception is that I'm going to read number 4 of Dark Tower, because I am reading a Stephen King, at least one Stephen King a month, and I've been doing it all year, and so I don't want to mess that up. So that's my only exception. I do own it, but I've read some Stephen King before, so Stephen King's not the new author for me. I couldn't even, try to get around it by reading Bachman, because I've read Bachman a bunch too. So, anyway, so that's one of the ones I will be reading this month. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people said this was kind of where the series went downhill. Some people said they loved it. So we'll see. I'm excited. So what else am I going to read? You're asking? I'll get to it. Hold on. I know you are chomping at the bit here. Just rein it in, cowboy. All right. So this is also one that I'm very excited to read. Audition by Ryu Murakami. I have not read any Ryu Murakami yet, as far as I know, and I'm excited to read this one. It has been one that I picked up recently, but it's been something that I've wanted to get to since I grabbed it. So that's on my list. I'm not sure if I will go through all 4 of these. Or if I'm just going to get through one. I'm just going to read one to start and then see where I'm at. If I'm loving it, I just might burn through them all. This is JZ Foster and Justin Woodward. And I think they wrote all of them. Correct. And so I'm kind of counting this as one book from that author. I would like to read also Wasp Factory by Ian Banks. I've heard this is a fantastic book. Oh, I thought this was signed. Sitting there going, wait, what? Okay. So, it just looks like it was signed from a friend to a friend. So, I would like to read this one as well. And it's going to go on the list. I have not read any Boris or Arkady Strugatsky. And so this is one that I've been putting off all year, which I shouldn't, but I have been. And that is Roadside Picnic. Also, Kindred by Octavia Butler. This is one that I've been trying to find for a long time, and I finally found a copy. You know this one's going on. You know this one is going to be the first one I read. Well, maybe you don't know. I'm very excited for this one because Nathan Fillion does the audiobook, and I am hyped to listen to Nathan Fillion read the audiobook. This author is Yudhanjaya Wijratne. Yudhanjaya Wijratne. I have no clue if I'm saying that right. I'm trying. But Nathan Fillion does the audiobook. Stoked for that. Earth Abides. Come on, focus. There you go. Earth Abides by George R. Stewart. This is the one that I had started in September, and I had to put it down because I was only doing horror books in October. And so I just started picking it back up today, and I'll probably be done with it tomorrow. So I had never read Stewart, so it actually works for my November new author deal. So another one I'm very excited for. I loved this movie when I was younger. Flowers for Algernon. I actually named my dog Charlie based on this book, or based on the movie, because I loved Charlie so much. And so I'm very excited to read it. I don't know if I will be consolable for the near future after reading it. I remember the movie wrecked me. So I'm kind of like mentally preparing myself to like go into this book and try to hold it together. All right. So 2 more. This one I've been waiting for a while too, and I chose this one. I was debating between this one and The Rig. And I chose The Swarm because it has the new show out and everything. It seems to be similar to things that I really enjoy. I love underwater stuff or deep sea things, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited for it. And I'd like to watch the show after too. I don't know if it's any good. I have heard nothing about it. All I know is it came out. It is by CW, so they've had some okay shows in the past, I gotta say. I liked The 100. I really enjoyed that show. But they've had some really they've had some stankers before. So we'll see. You can let me know. And last but not least, The Mountain in the Sea by Ray Naylor. I've heard tons about this book. I know many people have said they loved it, absolutely loved it. So another sea novel, I guess. So I don't know. I'm excited for all those. They're all new authors other than the Stephen King one. They're all books that I own. If you want to follow along or read any of them with me, let me know. I've never done a read together kind of buddy read thing, but it's cool. Like, hey, I'm reading at the same time. I'm like, all right, me too. So I don't know. Might be fun. Let me know, and then I will get the October wrap up for you shortly, sometime at the end of this week, hopefully. And you know what? You guys are awesome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're growing slowly. Be great to grow a little more. You know what would be awesome? This would be really awesome. If we could hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, that would be crazy. You guys can do it? Think you can do it? Might be able to do it. Like, it says 50% don't sub that watch. So 50% sub, then it doubles. Boom, 1,000. Just saying. All right. Appreciate you guys. Catch you later.